This is the Oaks at Terra Hills. You see apartment 13 right there? And this suburban. This guy is a federal contractor who's been after me. His name is Leon Jones. I'm going to give you a new license plate number. Stand by for the license plate number. DZC 6756. DZC 6756. That Leon Jones right there. That's the fucking perpetrator that's been after me, man. He's been stalking me, been after me for a long time now. But he's leaving. He's moving out of the apartment complex. He has no choice, man. That's Leon Jones over at the Oaks at Terra Hills. That's the Oaks at Terra Hills apartment homes. At 6810 Glendora, 210-653-1051. That's the apartment number. But he's after me. He knows. He's moving. He's moving. That's my perpetrator. Apartment number 13. $1213. The first apartment complex right there to that brick. That's where he lives. He's in the suburban right now. He's gonna probably take off here in a minute. Look at him, there he goes. He's unloading the back seat. But he's been stalking me and using he's been using electronic harassment for a long time now, man. Been harassing me for a long time now. He goes from apartment to apartment complex. He's moving into a different apartment with his other woman. And that's what he does. He's got two vehicles, another black Toyota Honda. And he goes from apartment to apartment complex where you can't register his license plate, attacking somebody else and some other people. Leon Jones is his name when you run his plates. Lives in that first apartment complex right there. But he comes and goes, he takes stuff and he comes and goes and leaves. You know, and that's the way he works, that's the way he operates. He works for the federal government. He's going to take off right now in his truck. There he goes. He's gone. No, not going to leave. That's the perpetrator, works for the federal government. We got him pegged already. We got him registered on YouTube. I'm going to publish this video because he comes back and forth, attacking people from house to house. I mean, apartment to apartment complex. Leon Jones. That's his name, Leon Jones. I just gave you a license plate number. That's what he does. He's just hanging around there. He comes and goes. He goes from apartment complex to apartment complex, either killing or attacking people with electronic harassment, using satellite weapons. He works for the government. Had a big Navy sticker on the back of his black Honda he owns. And this is a second vehicle. He had a blue Suburban. Went from blue Suburban to this gray Suburban here, changing his vehicles and license plate and location so you can't find him. But he's on the attack. There he goes. He's bringing in some boxes. He's bringing in some boxes. He's gonna. Yeah, you see it? That's the first apartment he's going into right there. Right in there. He's going in there. That first apartment, that's him. That's the first apartment he's going in there. Here he is. Took a whole boombox in that motherfucking place. Leon Jones has been attacking people for a long time now. For a long time, very long time. We got him pegged already. We know what he does. Perpetrators usually live and they go from apartment to apartment, moving from apartment to apartment, and they attack people inside an apartment complex into a neighborhood. But you don't have a neighborhood to attack. They attack inner self. And you don't realize it. They attack people inner self. But then they hop from apartment to apartment attacking or killing somebody. And that's how the perpetrators work for the government, using electronic harassment or satellite terrorism. This guy's been living there attacking me. And when I caught on to him posting him on Facebook, he no longer harass me anymore as much. But he's been bouncing around from apartment to apartment. I've run his history and license plate. He's been bouncing around from apartment to apartment complex. That's what they do. He's a typical perpetrator working for the government. Typical perpetrator. But we got him once again. His name is Leon Jones. His name is Leon Jones, and like I said, he's been around for a while now, moving in from apartment to apartment complex. That's what he does for a living. Working for the federal government, moving from apartment to apartment. That's the common tactics of a perpetrator. They move from apartment to apartment, rental home to rental home, house to house, leaving, exchanging different vehicles, license plate numbers. That's how they attack people. This is one of them right here. There he goes. He's leaving now. Coming to his truck. He doesn't know I'm watching him, but that's what he's doing. It's a common perpetrator, common perpetrator. There he goes again into the first apartment. Now he's going on a walkway there. But he carries a good smartphone with him, you know, and that's what he does. That's what he does for a living. You know what I mean? That's what his goal is, man. His goal is to attack people working for the government, going apartment to apartment, attacking another veteran or attacking another innocent person. That's what he does for a living. There he's leaving back out, coming back out. He's got nowhere to go now. He's got nowhere to go now. But that's common of him. That's what he does for a living. He works for the Navy, and that's all he does. All he does is attack people. Apartment to apartment complex, see? But you have to watch these people, man, and identify them. Because that's what they do. That's what he does. Leon Jones, he's been doing this for a long time now. For years and years probably, man. Hurting, attacking veterans, attacking innocent people in their homes. Using electronic harassment, satellite terrorism. He's going to get in his truck and leave now. He's got no choice throwing trash on the ground. No, he's not trashing it. But he's common. It's a common perpetrator going to and from apartment complex, you know, attacking people, moving in and out, you know. That's the common thing of a natural electronic harasser, direct energy weapon perpetrator. They deploy going from apartment complex to apartment complex. He's got a different vehicle every time. He had a blue Suburban, now a black, driving a Honda Accord, and that's the identifying signs of a perpetrator. They attack and they tail vehicles in and out, and that's what they do for a living. They got subcontractors from the government to kill people, take people out. Now we got it. This is the manager of the apartment complex right here. She was gone, now she's coming back now. Yeah, this is the manager of the apartment complex, and that's Mr. Leon Jones. He doesn't know what he's going from apartment to apartment complex. Now this guy gets out of his vehicle. And wait and see what he's going to do here. And Leon Jones waiting. He's waiting. You got to keep track of these people, man. You got to keep track of these fucking people because they're perpetrators. They attack people all the time. Going from apartment to apartment complex. Rent a home to rent a home. These are the signs and symptoms of a perpetrator. Signs and symptoms of a perpetrator.